Good day, I'm Lorraine Mendez and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, December 29. As government continues to promote the use of local goods and produce, the tourism sector has been heeding the call. Tourism Minister Dr. Wickham McNeil says even though the tourism demand study is not yet finished, reports indicate that a number of hoteliers are buying large volumes of local items, particularly farm produce and furnishings.
There was one particular project at one of the hotels in which they used local beds. The quality was superb, the price was very competitive, and once we started to break that barrier, it more and more the sector realized that this is an area where we're very competitive.
Minister McNeil was speaking recently on JIS's Issues and Answers program. He added that tourism players and other private sector interests had maintained a close working relationship through the Tourism Linkages Hub. The Office of Utilities Regulations, OUR, is moving to ensure that customers are automatically compensated if the Jamaica Public Service Company JPS breaches any of its guaranteed standards. Previously, customers had to fill out claim forms to be compensated for some breaches. But the OUR says effective January 1, breaches of 5 additional guaranteed standards will attract automatic compensation to customers. Andrea Chisholm explains.
The OUR says that a customer located 30 to 100 meters near JPS's distribution line should get an estimate to connect their complex to the system within 10 working days. After paying the required fees, the customer should be connected within 30 working days. For complexes located between 101 and 250 meters of JPS's distribution line, customers should get an estimate within 15 working days and be connected to the grid within 40 working days of paying the set fees. If the JPS does not follow those rules, they will have to automatically compensate customers for the breach. Similarly, JPS should dispatch a first bill within 40 days after connecting a customer to its supply system. Customers should also be notified of a meter change within 1 billing period of the change. The other guaranteed standard, if breached, that now attracts automatic compensation is the requirement for JPS not to disrupt a customer's electricity supply for more than 3 hours to facilitate the transition to the residential automated metering infrastructure. The latest information from the OUR means JPS now has to automatically compensate customers if they breach 13 of the 17 guaranteed standards. Breaches of the remaining 4 standards will now attract automatic compensation as at June 1, 2016. For JIS News, I'm Andrea Chisholm.
Meanwhile, the electricity bills of Jamaica Public Service JPS customers should be reduced by about 2.36% this month. JPS says it's due to lower fuel prices on the world market and improved operational efficiencies. The fuel and IPP charge on bills for December is $11.83 per kilowatt hour, compared to the charge of $12.49 per kilowatt hour in November. When compared to December 2014, the cost of electricity per kilowatt hour fell by about 30%. The Education Ministry is reporting that $34 million was spent this year to increase school spaces through the School Expansion Program. Portfolio Minister Reverend Ronald Thwaites made the disclosure at a function to open a classroom block at Roger Clark High in St. Elizabeth. He said 30 projects were undertaken under the program.
These expansion projects represent a total of 2,160 additional classroom spaces at the secondary level in this region alone, and 700 new places at the primary level.
The Education Minister added that 120 schools were benefiting from structural improvement works. A contract to build a new classroom block at Magotty High in St. Elizabeth had also been put to tender. And finally, a major water improvement project is in the pipeline for communities in St. Thomas. The announcement follows a recent tour by a team from the Ministry of Water, Land, Environment and Climate Change, the National Water Commission and the St. Thomas Parish Council. Minister of Labour and Social Security and Member of Parliament for Eastern St. Thomas, Dr. Fenton Ferguson, spoke about the benefits of the project.
We are of the view that within another couple of months, we should see significant improvement in the water systems in Eastern St. Thomas. We will see significant improvement in areas like Nickel Hill, Wesleyan Hill, Port Moran proper, Stylot, and this will be of great benefit to the community.
And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Lorraine Mendez. Thanks for watching.